I'm so happy to be able to introduce a Distinguished Mentor Awardee, Dr. Renato Aguilera. It is because of Renato's generosity and mentoring that I am here at SACNAS today as SACNAS president. 24 years ago, Renato and I found ourselves at the same American Society for Cell Biology meeting for new faculty, for women and faculty of color in Virginia. It was there I also met Adolphus Tolliver, who was a friend of both of us. Since then, Renato and I have been friends, colleagues, and co-conspirators. The letters for Renato's nomination are heartfelt, full of examples of when he helped each student and kept letting them know that their lives and careers mattered. One student writes, "I did the research for my undergraduate thesis degree under Dr. Aguilera's supervision. He was extremely helpful in allowing me to develop the thought process of a scientist by pointing me in the right direction while allowing me to come to my own conclusions." Renato has received many awards. He has served on the SACNAS Board of Directors, given countless talks, and reviewed proposals for many important programs, including the NIH Pioneers Award. Renato started his scientific career with the major discovery of the endonuclease that cleaves immunoglobulin VJ recombination sequences. And he continues to publish with his students in this area and in the area of cancer biology. Renato has mentored hundreds of students, many of whom are in PhD programs, postdoctoral positions, and in jobs around the country. Sometimes in taking care of everyone else's children, we have the potential of neglecting our own. But that's not the case for Renato. Both of his daughters are in PhD programs at UT Southwestern, one in cancer research and one in microbiology. Finally, Renato is a golfer. He likes to fish and dance. But a not so well-known talent is his ability to infuse humor into his lectures. Now, at this point, there was supposed to be a picture back here. And I'll tell you what it was. At UCLA, where he was a faculty member, he was one time referred to in an evaluation as the Mexican Billy Crystal. And what was supposed to be back here is a picture of Renato and Billy Crystal, and they are almost identical. Congratulations, Renato. This award is well deserved.
And that is the reason why you have your friends introduce you. Thank you, Maggie, for the kind words and your friendship, your very, very long-standing friendship. I would also like to thank the selection committee for this great honor and thank the colleagues who nominated me for this award, Dr. Veronica Lopez, postdoc, and Dr. Elma Gonzalez, longtime SACNista and good friend and former colleague at UCLA. And obviously the students, I also thank for their kind words of support. I have devoted basically 23 years to training students in research, and these efforts have paid off by having many of my former students continue on to successful science careers. While at UCLA, my colleague and SACNAS elder, Dr. Elma Gonzalez, and I ran the MARC training program that turned out to be one of the most successful programs in the country. Since arriving at the University of Texas at El Paso in 2002, more than 200 Hispanic students have been trained in my RISE program, the Research Initiative for Scientific Enhancement program that is funded by the NIH. This program has had enormous success in placing students in prestigious PhD programs across the country. In fact, last year we put 2 of our great students at Princeton PhD programs. This program has been funded for the past 9 years and was recently renewed for an additional 5 years at about $1 million per year. It funds the research of 35 undergraduates and 9 PhD students, all minority. I also am a director of an NSFS STEM grant with a colleague, Dr. Lourdes Echegoyen, that supports a team of students and faculty working in various STEM projects. The reason I am involved in all these training activities is because I truly believe in paying back what others have done for me. At UTEP, I had a mentor who introduced me into the research world. His name is Israel, a former SACNAS member and actually a SACNAS elder and founder. And he also introduced me to SACNAS, which is another great thing that he did. That's where I fell in love with science when I was a sophomore. And I continue doing science to this day because I still love to do research. So seeing students fall in love with science and become successful gives me great joy and makes me very, very happy. I have been a member of SACNAS since 1979. I started as an undergrad, and I have attended all but one SACNAS meeting since then. The reason why I'm so loyal to this society is because of the wonderful people that are involved with SACNAS. My SACNAS mentors, the Tejanotes como Frank Talamantes and Eloy Rodriguez, La Tejanota como Elma Gonzalez, and my mentor, Israel, showed me that you can retain your personality and still be successful scientists. So my long-term friends in the society, like Maggie, Maria Elena, and many others, kept me sane and helped me survive in academia. I therefore share this award with my SACNAS friends and mentors. Gracias a mi familia SACNista. Without you, my academic life would have been way more boring.